You know what? We all wonder why Hugh Jackman doesn't want to play Wolverine anymore. I mean, jeez. Did you see that clip? Man, it looked like it made him so happy to play that character, didn't it? Honestly, it looked like he was being tortured. Oh, hello, my name is Fu Manchu! And you know what? Speaking of Wolverine, you might remember that I reviewed a custom Logan figure, and man, it was awesome. But, unfortunately, I don't have it anymore because I gave it to Mr. Evilcheese. Or maybe he stole it. Did he steal it? Yeah, I thought he stole it. Anyways, yeah, he's got it now, and he made a review of it. And if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Now, I found out that the same company that made that Logan head made a new head, but this time he's going all her. He's going all her. Can you see my teeth? Look, he's going her like that. So, anyways, yeah, he's gritting his teeth, and I thought, wow, that looks really cool. I really want to get that. So I decided to go ahead and get it, but since I'd given away my Logan figure, I didn't have a body anymore, or, outfit, or anything like that, or the claws, for crying out loud. So, in order to get that head, I had to get a few more pieces. So today's review will be on the following. Today's review will be on this ganghood muscle body, which you've already seen in my other Logan review. This black suit, which you already saw in my Logan review. These really cool bloody claws, which I already used in my other Logan review. And the only new thing in this review is, well, that head, but you can't see it. So let's open it up, shall we? So, after removing the head from the plastic bag, you'll note that the head is wrapped in a little tiny piece of Chinese tissue, and that's kind of cool because it makes the head look like it's wrapped in the Shroud of Logan. Now, when you open this up, be very, very careful, because if you notice in the little neck hole, there's an accessory stuck in there. A tiny 1/6 scale pencil. And when you pull it out, you can pretend you're King Arthur. Check this out. That looks pretty awesome. I mean, that little metal tip on the end where the eraser is, that looks like a real pencil. That's really cool. But let's check out the head first, shall we? Now, I know I say it a lot in these reviews, but holy cow! Look at that head sculpt. Now, I'm not the only guy out there who's been looking for a perfect Wolverine Hugh Jackman head sculpt. This is incredible. I mean, this looks just like a man. Now, I think the only thing that'll turn people off from this head is the fact that he doesn't have the full beard. He has the, look what the kids did to my chin when they shaved me at the end of Logan movie or whatever. But you know what? This looks really cool regardless. And the way they did his chin stubble, it could still pass for a beard, far away. So this looks really awesome, man, and I can't wait to see what it looks like on the figure. So let's put the figure together so we can check out the head up close, shall we? So, as I was putting him together, I decided to leave him like this because this is how he appears at the end of the movie. Check this out. That muscle body looks incredible. Now, at the end of the movie, he has his t-shirt untucked, and he's actually wearing blue jeans. That's why I didn't tighten up his belt or anything like that. But, yeah, I'm trying to decide how I want to display this figure. Do I want to put the full suit on him, or do I want to leave him like this because this looks awesome, and it really does show off that head and that physique. Now, having the bloody claws, that just makes me wish that blood continued up those arms. I wish he had a few bullet holes in the shirt and stuff like that. Oh man, the shirt needs to be tea-stained and stuff because it's very, very, very white. Now the shirt that it came with that goes over this is actually stained a little bit. It's kind of an off-white. As you can see when you compare the two, yeah, this is actually stained up and that's really nice. I wish the t-shirt was like that too. But then again, I wish the t-shirt had a lot of blood and bullet holes too. But, you can't have everything. Now, like in the movie, like I said, he's wearing jeans, and those would be real easy to find. I mean, jeans are really easy to find. And the t-shirt seems to be a bit more raggedy. I mean, it seems like an older, muscle shirt, not a new one that would be form-fitting like this. The top of the shirt actually rides up a little bit higher in the real movie than this one does. But that's okay, because it still looks pretty awesome. But man, if it would have came battle damaged, it would look even more awesome. But all that said, we're not here to look at the suit and the body and stuff like that. We've seen that stuff before. We're here to check out the head. So let's check out the head up close, shall we? So, here we go with a super duper close-up look, and starting with his forehead, look at all that detail. It looks so good, and if you think that detail looks good, check out his hair. They got the sculpt exactly right. It's got different shades of color all through it. It looks so good. It's got the scarring there all over his face, the crow's feet near his eyes, and man, those eyes look amazing. I absolutely love it. Now, check out these teeth. Man, those teeth look so real. Now, my good buddies, the Keyboard Warriors, already reviewed this head a long time ago, and they showed that these teeth are actually removable and slightly posable, too. You can, like, open them up just a little bit or close them up. Now, I'm not going to do that on mine because I'm happy with the way they look right here, but you know what? That is so incredible. They did such a great job on these teeth. Now look at the facial hair over here. He's got the big mutton chops on this side. He's got the shaved part here in the middle and stuff, and that looks really cool indeed. Now, looking at him from the side, you can see the way his hair is sculpted. It looks amazing. They really captured that Logan hairdo from that movie. It looks so good. Here's his ear. You got his sideburns over here, and the way they fade to the skin, that looks like real facial hair. I mean, they did such an amazing job. A long time ago when you get figures like this, I mean, the way it fades just looks so good. You'd either see really, you know, thick lines or whatever connecting. No, they did such a great job. And you know what? The people over at 11, they really are nailing these Hugh Jackman likenesses. I mean, this is awesome, and I can't imagine a head by Hot Toys looking any better than this. This is incredible. Now, turning the figure to the right, and check out the scarring over here. He has the scar on his eyebrows and stuff over there, or above his brow, I should say. He's got the scarring over here. That looks so good. Plus, it looks like a real scar. Man, that looks good. He's got the wrinkles under his eyes. He's got the scarring on his nose. I mean, is there anything they got wrong with this head? Because, honestly, if there is, I can't find it. I mean, that looks awesome. Now, tilting the head back to get a better look at those eyes, and check it out. They're all glossy like real eyes are, and man, this looks incredible. Yeah, I'd say 11 knocked it out of the park with this one, and I absolutely love it. Now, looking at the back of his hair, this could be Joel from The Last of Us. That's kind of cool. And man, oh man, this is awesome. Yeah, I'd say they did a great job on this head. I think it's worth every penny. And honestly, every penny. This thing is only like $40. So, yeah, this head is an amazing deal. And like I said, I can't imagine Hot Toys, if they ever made a Logan figure, which it doesn't appear like they ever will, I can't imagine it looking any better than this. This looks incredible. Plus, like I said, they have the other version where he's got the full beard and the closed mouth and stuff like that, too. But this head sculpt, I think, blows that original one away. I mean, I thought that one looked so good, but this one looks even better. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but check this out. When I went to adjust his head to make his head not sit so low, yeah, the whole head came off, but it left the neck joint on. Now, the funny thing was, as the head came off, I heard a thud, and his teeth fell out. Yep, he lost his teethers. But you know what? That looks kind of scary, actually. But you know what? Man, the amount of detail they were able to do by making these little Wolverine dentures over here, check that out, man. It's kind of terrifying, but you know what? It looks so good when it's put together, and man, you can even get that gap to open a little bit more, as you can see. And you know what? That's kind of cool. Now, when you push them through the hole, usually it closes them up a little bit, but you know what? You can still get a gap there, and that is so amazing. Yeah, I can't imagine this being done any better, and yeah. It's weird, too, because, I mean, if you ever want to see what Hugh Jackman would look like with no teeth, I mean, I guess that's him. But yeah, this is incredible. Just be very careful if you pop the head off, because if those teeth fall out and you lose them, you're going to have a very scary-looking Wolverine on your shelf with no teeth. But you know what? That is still amazing. And in case you're curious, here's what the free 1/6 scale pencil that came with this head looks like up close, and I'd say they did an amazing job. So if you have a 1/6 scale Dark Knight Joker, you can put this in his hand and he can do the pencil trick. But just keep a close eye on this pencil because it is very, very small, and if you lose it, your Joker might have to say, "It's gone." So, do I recommend this head? 1,000,000% I do. This is amazing. Even if you already own the first 11 Logan release, the head or whatever that came out, this one is well worth the extra money to get, and it looks so much better. I mean, it captures the intensity of Hugh Jackman's performance as Logan. I mean, this is amazing. Now, my one regret is that, yeah, it doesn't have the full beard. He only looked like this at the very, very end of the movie. Now, the end of the movie is awesome, don't get me wrong. But he did have the beard throughout the entire movie, and if you're going to have a Logan figure, you might want to have the full beard. But honestly, this is still awesome, and, you know, from far away, it's still going to look like him. Now, could you use this head on your Wolverine, the Wolverine Hot Toys? Yeah, that would probably look very, 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 very awesome, but he does have the scars. Don't forget about that. Now, from far away, you can't really see them. Up close, yeah, you'll notice, but who cares? That looks awesome. His hair looks pretty much the same as it did in that movie, too, and that is very, very cool indeed. Now, like I said, I can't imagine if Hot Toys ever made a Logan it looking any better than this. And if they had a deluxe version where it had the full beard and then it had a head like this too with the sideburns, that would be awesome. And I don't know what they're waiting for. I don't know if they just lost the license or what. I know they had, you know, Hugh Jackman's rights or whatever for a long time. I don't know what happened. Maybe they just didn't want to make a toy from that movie. I don't know. But this is awesome. And you know what? If this is all we ever got from the movie Logan, this would be enough. This is cool. So, there's my review of the 11 second release version of Logan 1/6 scale head sculpt, and man oh man is this awesome. Now, like I said, even if you already own the first version that 11 made with the full beard, this one totally warrants getting. This thing is amazing, and honestly, I would not lie to you, because remember, this head sculpt is made by 11, and we know what 11 always says.
Don't lie.
So when I say this head is worth getting, yeah, I'm 100% being honest with you. So until next time, tune in for more food reviews. And please, 11, make an X24 head. Oh, I want that so bad.
Hey, this is Nolan North. You don't want to miss food reviews. And I'm out.